विश्व शांति धारा। मनुष्य आज विनाश के कगार पर खड़ा है। पूरी दुनिया में अशांति फैली हुई है। ऐसे में विश्व शांति की आवश्यकता बहुत ज्यादा और तेज हो गई है। इस अशांत वातावरण में विश्व शांति कैसे और किस प्रकार हो सकती है, इस पर विचार विमर्श करने के लिए दुनिया भर के ज्ञानी, साधु संत, शास्त्रज्ञ और तत्ववेत्ता पुणे में एक साथ आए। अवसर था लोनी स्थित दुनिया के सबसे बड़े विश्व शांति गुंबद में आयोजित विज्ञान, धर्म और तत्व ज्ञान पर आधारित 8वीं वैश्विक संसद का। इस 3 दिवसीय समारोह में सहभागी ज्ञानी वक्ताओं ने विश्व शांति और मानव कल्याण के विषय पर अपने विचार प्रकट किए। आइए सुनते हैं उनमें से कुछ चुनिंदा विचार विश्व शांति दर्शन पर प्रसारित एक विशेष कार्यक्रम में, जिसका नाम है विश्व शांति धारा। विश्व शांति धारा में आपका स्वागत है। भारत में ज्ञान, विज्ञान, धर्म और अध्यात्म का बेहतरीन मेल है जो विश्व शांति को बढ़ावा देता है। ऐसा अक्षरधाम से आए समाज सुधारक डॉक्टर ज्ञानवत्सल स्वामी जी ने कहा।
Noted historian Arthur Koestler used to say, if I were asked the most important date in the history and the prehistory of human race, I would without any hesitation name it as 6th August 1945. Then the noted historian Arthur Koestler writes that it is very simple. From the day of consciousness until 6th August 1945, man had to live with the fact of his death as an individual until 6th August 1945, when the first atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. From that moment, man has to live with the reality of his extinction as a species. And then this noted historian Arthur Koestler writes that at this supremely dangerous moment in human history, the only way of salvation for humankind is the Indian way. The only way for salvation for mankind is the Indian way. So from philosopher saints like Swami Gnaneshwara, Swami Tukaram, Swami Vivekananda, to noted historians like Arthur Koestler, even a good historian like Alvin Toffler, he writes that India will be the leader in the 21st century. India will excel in all aspects of human endeavors. And more importantly, India will be able to harmonize science and religion. The only country that could and would do it is India. Even our Guruji Brahma Swarup Pramukh Swami Maharaj used to say that the tradition, the culture, the way of life, the way of thinking that the great scriptures of India has professed, that we have inherited in our legacy, has the power to give peace and unity, harmony, prosperity without poverty, peace without wars. Again, a noted historian Max Muller writes that if I were to see under which sky the human mind has developed some of its choicest gifts, if I were to see under which sky the human mind has pondered upon some of the greatest problems of life and has found solutions to some of them, which even deserve the attention of those who have studied Plato and Kant, I should point to India. So from the great philosophers, saints and historians from our land, to the great philosophers and historians on the Western land, all have professed that India is destined to become a Vishwaguru. Because we have the combination of science, religion and philosophy. You would be surprised that 2600 years back, the great scientists of India had developed surgery, which is well written by a noted British surgeon, Mr. Hunter, He writes that 2600 years back, India had developed surgery to the extent that they could repair human parts like ear, nose. They could even reform it. And the European surgeons borrowed from them centuries later. Mrs. Pluckett, another great surgeon from England, she writes that the Hindus in the ancient times had instruments with them which could cut a human hair longitudinally into two. Hindus in the ancient times, 2600 years back, had instruments which could cut a human hair longitudinally into two. This is written by the British surgeon Mrs. Pluckett. And all this we have well described at this Swaminarayan Akshardham in New Delhi, created by Pramukh Swami Maharaj in Hall 3, Exhibition 3, where in a boat ride of just 10 minutes you see 10,000 years of human history. So from the ancient science to the modern science, from the ancient religion and philosophy to today's times, we have a wonderful, sweet combination of science, philosophy, and religion that could actually promote the culture of peace in the 21st century. How? That along with this science, we have the world's oldest scriptures which teach us peace, harmony, tolerance, love, acceptance, compromise, apologies, everything